Welcome back.
Oh,
shit.
nice. I guess you weren't ready for that. Welcome back to episode 5 of Conker's Bad Fur Day with Jared and Tangles, Run Cosy Gaming, and 99.5 Star FM.
Oh, yeah, right, fair enough. Just a plug for a radio station.
It's Jared and the Tangles. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know where that fucking came from.
Apparently from your mouth. Anyway.
Mouth, arsehole. What's the difference?
They both look the same to me.
Oh.
Oh, shit. In this episode, we're going to be having me get chased around by a pitchfork. It's probably all that's going to happen in this episode.
Because you do suck at this. Remember when you first did this? You know, when the episodes that didn't happen?
The episodes that never... Oh, hey, look at that. Fucking skills for days. I mean, fuck. We needed one censor. Gives you something to do. Note, episode 5, Jared has to censor things. Jared's going to write that down.
Fuck's sake, man.
We
were doing so well.
I missed Matt, and Matt was always the one to make the censors. So I had to make you feel like he was here.
Conker's episode 5. Around a minute 30. Censor.
What censor? What?
Tangles.
Yeah. What did he do?
Idiocy.
Idiocy. I'm actually doing pretty well.
What? Doing this or saying stupid shit?
Oh no, I've been saying a lot of stupid shit. Don't worry about that. I've got the A game today.
Remember how I was talking about that garlic pizza?
Oh no, here we go. Uh-oh.
I've got one bubbling and brewing up in my gut, and you're gonna love it.
So that garlic pizza has been with us for, depending on how we release these, on a weekly basis. Maybe it's probably been about 5 weeks, and that garlic pizza's still in his system.
It's almost like we record these in succession.
I'm still wearing the same clothes.
I don't stink yet.
I always stink.
It's about part of being a man.
Being a man, you smell like a man, actually.
So, this is around the time that you actually...
Yes.
Where you almost, like, where we finished off the recording. Because this took us probably... Well, you have done this before, so you're kind of used to what's happening.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah!
Oh, this is...
Remember, because we actually ended on an episode on this morbid point. Now we're starting on this morbid point.
We're gonna end on a pitchfork trying to hang itself, because you know that's...
Why would we end it? We're only 3 minutes in.
I mean, start it. Sorry. On the pitchfork hanging itself. What are you doing, you idiot? You don't even have a neck.
So yeah, it's anthropomorphic.
Just give up while you're ahead, mate.
I was never ahead.
There's many things you're good at, and pronouncing big long words is not one of them.
There's not many good things I'm at at all, actually. Being a jackass is definitely one of them, though.
Maybe you should change your name to Jackass instead of Jackhammer.
yeah, maybe.
JT Jackass.
So you actually wanted to talk... So, I've watched Dead Rising Watchtower. You haven't watched it, have you?
No.
Spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't watched Dead Rising Watchtower, but if you've played the third game, you've pretty much got it all handled.
So it's pretty much the third game.
Yes and no. I mean, it takes part in a small town area type of thing, like blocked off part town. I couldn't tell you where it is, because I don't think it's really... If it is said, I wasn't paying attention to it. But it is... You ever watched Desperate Housewives?
No.
No?
Wait, am I supposed to go through there?
Yes.
Okay.
Desperate Housewives. Anyway, it's the...
It sounds like a girly show, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it is a girly show, but it was always on in the background. I occasionally watched it because it was...
That being said, I watch Gossip Girl. I know who the Gossip Girl is.
It's...
Spoiler alert, if you want to know who the Gossip Girl is, it's Dan. It's not even a fucking girl.
Awesome.
Taylor Momsen's in that show. She's from The Pretty Reckless. She gets naked on stage a lot.
Isn't she 21 now?
She's older than 21, I think.
I think she's 21. I was looking it up on Wikipedia the other day because I like Wikipediaing stuff. Just, you know, I'll be laying in bed. You don't do it. Laying in bed and you get bored and you just go, fuck it, let's look at Wikipedia and play 6 Degrees of Separation, see how long it takes you to get to Hitler. I think my best is 2.
We did that once. I think you and me did that. And
yeah.
We got to Hitler very fucking quickly.
Because most things, you basically think about it, like you go the easy way and look up a movie. 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a Jewish name there. You go to Judaism and then you go fucking pretty much straight to World War II, and then Hitler.
I wonder if you... Oh, okay. That didn't quite work out in my favour.
What?
I was going to try to get on top of those blocks.
Yeah.
And it ended up just throwing me off.
Oh, well, there you go. I think you can, and it does do that. But if you're skilled enough, you can stay on them.
Yeah, I forgot what I was supposed to do.
Tickling bees.
Ah, my favourite part.
That's it.
So before we started playing this, there's my little floaties again. The only two things I knew about this game was there was a big giant poo that sings, a musical poo. Wish my poos were musical. And this lady here, which was the massive-breasted sunflower.
Yes.
Which
you
I
can't
forget how to.
You can't talk to it just yet.
Okay, I've got to talk to the other dude.
That's it.
Righto. Whatever that was. Oh,
half a yawn, half a scream.
The stoned fucking.
Well, I would say he's more hungover. We've all been in that sort of situation where we've been so hungover.
Did your eyes go red?
Yeah. Oh, right. We're talking about Dead Rising Watchtower. I just looked up.
All along the Watchtower.
So it sort of starts off with this guy who's a reporter, as most Dead Rising games go, as I'm starting to realise.
As one Dead Rising game.
And I'm trying to remember what he's from, but he's that guy from a lot of movies. He's just an asshole. And as soon as I show you who I got a text message.
He's that guy.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up of him when I show you. But he plays Frank West. And if you've played
Dead Rising 1.
Yeah, that's who he is. Rob Riggle. Do you know who Rob Riggle is? That guy.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he plays Frank West.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's such a dick in it. Like, he's talking to this reporter who's, I wouldn't say insanely hot, but she's definitely like a cute sort of older lady.
She's someone that you definitely want to stick your dick inside.
Well, you know, there's not much that I wouldn't. I love all the ladies out there.
All of the ladies.
All of the ladies.
If you wanna have the lady, wait, no. If you wanna have the man experience, go and see Jared. He's willing to take all ladies.
Well,
He said it here first.
You hear it here on Drunk Aussie Gaming episode 5?
5 of
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
That Jared will take all the ladies.
What? You wouldn't?
Take them, all of the ladies, no matter what you look like. Jared will take you. So form a line, and I'll take a number, and we'll form a queue, and Jared can work through the queue 5 minutes at a time.
Wow.
I'm giving you 5 minutes.
Give me a lot of props. Jesus. So there'd be like 4.5 minutes of talking and 30 minutes of sex? 30 seconds of sex?
And we charge $5, so it's $1 a minute. And no cash back for any disappointment.
Because there'll be a lot of that. Look, I never said I was good.
We never said he was okay.
Probably wouldn't even say that no at all.
We can't even guarantee he's going to get it up.
We've all had that problem before. Enough talking about my dick. Let's talk about yours.
Hey, mine works perfectly fine.
Does it?
Yeah.
Just don't have too many alcoholic drinks, mate.
Just
That's usually my
masturbate,
problem.
And it works perfectly fine. I've got to get the bees, don't I?
You do. You got to talk to him in the middle area. You know where you were next to the drunk bee kind of guy?
Oh, so I've got to go back to where I was.
Pretty much.
I like the pop-in that happens. Oops.
What do you mean pop-in?
Like texture pop-ins and like
Oh,
object pop-ins.
So basically...
It's the Gears of War effect.
Well, yeah, well... Speaking of which, you and I still need to finish that, even though I finished it again, but I'll play it again.
You betrayed me.
Well, fucking whose fault's that?
Metal Gear Solids.
You haven't even finished that either.
No. There's a lot of things I haven't finished.
You gotta talk to the ones in the middle, dude.
Calm down. Keep your panties on.
What, are you gonna start saying that instead now too?
Well, you know, I'm just mixing it up a bit.
I'm mixing it up. Alright, calm down, Turbo. Or ease up, Turbo.
Calm down, Turbo. You just mix it all together.
Why the hell?
So, let me just explain something to you here while we're on the subject of Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
I have a habit of getting games when they first come out.
Yep.
And then playing them.
Fair enough.
And then the new game comes out.
Yeah. This year's been the worst for it so far.
Tell me about it. It's been a very fucking... It hasn't even finished yet, and it's been a very expensive year.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Are they still following me?
Yeah.
Right, cool. So, I started playing Metal Gear Solid. Well, actually, no, sorry. I started playing Gears with you.
Yep.
We started playing it, and then Metal Gear Solid came out.
Yep.
So, I was like, well, I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid, because I fucking loved the first 20 Metal Gear Solid games. Obviously, that wasn't enough to tickle her fanny. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just fucking belt her up the side with a fucking frying
Well,
pan.
you know, he seems like a very chauvinistic sort of squirrel. I was going to say man, but he's not exactly a man.
Do you remember where they all are?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So tune in next time while I grab all the bees.
Fuck, it's already
While I
been 10
finish on the tangent that I was... Oh, fuck's sake. Thank you. Cameras are fucking horrible in this game.
I think I'm dying.
Can you die quietly, please? I don't want to have to hear it.
Alright. Well, next time on Drunk Aussie Gaming, we'll be back playing Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Probably.
Well, you'd hope so.
Welcome
back to...
Yes?
Infamous.
Infamous start playing. I don't know how Infamous goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell your friends. Tell your mum.
Give us money.
Give us money. You just send
Give
a check in
Tangles
the
a
mail.
blowjob.
You give me a blowjob. Give me a hand job. Give me a...
Did you hear that whistling?
Yeah, it's in the...
I never knew that whistled, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, anyway. Yeah, so see
Why does he
you.
look pissed off while he's rocking back and forth like that?
He looks pretty happy. Look at his big smile on his face.
That looks like he's ready to murder you. I'm coming for you. It's funny, isn't it? Like, yesterday was kind of warm.
Yeah, yesterday wasn't a bad day. And then today, as it's my fucking day off, fucking cold again.